Time now for this hour's car review. Had a chance to drive the 2025 Chevrolet Suburban. You know what that is. Built in Arlington, Texas. There is a whole list that I forgot to put down here of trim levels. We had the top of the line, four-wheel drive High Country. This is considered by your government as a standard SUV. They should have put in their standard big SUV.
Biggin.
Seats including the driver and this one that we had, 7. I think that you can get, let's see, 8. If you have a second row, that is a bench, but ours had captain's chairs for the second row.
It had 4 buckets and a bench.
Yeah, in the back. Exterior changes from last model year. This vehicle was all new, completely redesigned in 2021, refreshed for this year, 2025. By the way, it grew exponentially in 2021.
Huge.
Yeah, huge. Exterior features, big, large, house-like vehicle with refreshed front fascia, slab sides with straight lines on it. To make it big, don't put any accoutrement on it other than some chrome here and there. Attractive big wheel design. I think this thing had 24s on it.
Wow.
Ooh. 24s. Rear hatch, very attractive. We've seen the tail lights before, and I can't remember the vehicle. It was on a truck, and I think that they've brought them back because everybody liked them. Anyway, it's good looking. What I liked, the overall look is attractive, follows its predecessors. If you have something that's successful, don't mess it up.
Yep.
What could use improvement? Nothing. Interior highlights. 2 separate screens are blended, kind of one almost on top of the other. It works very well. It's a different kind of look, and it is not the same as the GMC, and I'll tell you about that in a couple of weeks. Central air duct at the bottom of the center stack, which was kind of unusual, but you know they did that with the Camaro, and somehow it worked. Our High Country had 2-tone brown and black interior. It was absolutely stunningly beautiful. Seating, very comfortable. Second row captain's chairs are great. Cargo, plenty of space even with the third row up. What I liked about it, the roominess. Yeah. What could use improvement? If you want more luxe than this, check out the GMC or the Cadillac. Goes down the same assembly line in Arlington, Texas.
Nice.
3-liter Duramax turbo diesel that turns out 305 horsepower with 495 pound-feet of torque through a 10-speed automatic transmission, 4-wheel drive. Tow rating, 7,900 pounds. So get your cabin cruiser, hook it to the back of the truck, and take it to the lake. As far as mileage is concerned, it is a diesel, and it didn't do too bad. 20 miles per gallon city, 24 highway for a combined of 22. I got 21.5 miles per gallon over 256.6 miles. What I liked about it, plenty of grunt with mileage. Can you remember correctly, Mars, when you had the old version of the thing with the V8 in it, 13 miles per gallon was good.
Yeah, I was happy with that, yeah.
Yeah, so they've come a long way. And that diesel, you can't even tell it's a diesel. It is super quiet. It runs no turbo lag. It runs like a real, honest-to-goodness, old-school V8. So I would suggest that if you're in the market for a big Suburban, check out that Duramax turbo diesel. All right. Ride and handling, well, the independent rear suspension makes for a smooth ride along with the air ride suspension on a Chevrolet.
Yeah.
It's an option. It's part of an option package. Get it. Whew, dreamy. What could use improvement? Nuttin', honey. Base trim price, $84,700. Now, this is the top of the line. Price is tested $92,220. So, Don, how much does it cost to get into a plain Jane, if there is such a thing, a plain Jane Suburban? $61,500.
Wow.
Well, hey, the average price across all makes and models of cars these days is $50,000.
Is that the 3-row for 61.5?
I think all the Suburbans are 3-row.
Yeah,
okay.
They are. If you want
It's
a,
just
if you want a 2-row, you get you a Tahoe.
Okay.
Right.
Competitors. GMC Yukon XL, base $96,900. Ford Expedition Max, $89,170. Or the Wagoneer L, that's the long version of it, $79,535. But I don't think that Wagoneer can really compete as far as size is concerned. I assume that it's got. Have you ever driven one?
No, I've just seen them.
Yeah. Does it come with a Hemi?
No, I don't think so.
I would hope it would.
The Wagoneer?
I think it's that Hurricane 6.
Well, now it is.
Yeah.
Because we don't know, because they just said that they're going to put bring the Hemi back
in the Ram trucks.
Yeah, I know. Well,
once you got it in the assembly area, then yeah,
I guess.
You know, I saw a blacked out Suburban this morning pass me. It's late model. It wasn't this brand new, and it was a couple of years old probably. And I thought, man, if we ever decide that we don't really want a truck, we want to go with a trailer instead, that would be the tow vehicle to have.
Absolutely. And remember, I've had 2 Suburbans in my life. And I will tell you that the third row seat, you had to dig it out of the back, literally, because it clicked in. And the thing weighed a gajillion pounds if you didn't want the third row. Well, we never used the third row.
No.
So we put it in a big plastic bag and put it in the attic. And I don't know how I got it up there, but somehow I did. But, yeah, we sold it. Obviously, it had the third row.
Put it in the kitchen as a little seating area.
A little extra seating.
Yeah. Bolt it to the floor.
Hey, if you'd like to get in touch with us, shoot us an email. The address here is info@InWheelTime.com. All right. Time now for this hour's car review. I had a chance to drive the 2025 Chrysler Pacifica. Yes, it's a minivan, if you want to call it that. There's nothing really mini about it anymore. Final assembly location, Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Available trim levels of the Pacifica, the Select PHEV, which stands for Plug-in Hybrid Electric Vehicle. Limited, the FAV edition, or FAV edition, however you'd like to pronounce FAV edition, and it says it on the side of it. They also have it in the PHEV. The premium FAV appearance PHEV, and the Pinnacle and Pinnacle PHEV. I had the limited all-wheel drive. It's a minivan. Seats 7. Redesigned in 2017, so yeah, it's getting a little long in the tooth, but it still works, you know. Exterior features, car-like front fascia with laid-back aero windshield, sweeping roof line that kind of dips down in the back just a touch. You can see it there with the blacked-out B and C pillars. Slide-open passenger doors, handy for backseat passengers and parking lots. Huge, easy opening lift gate in the back end. But I liked the best looking minivan despite its age. I truly believe that. Look at it. Looks good, don't you think?
I liked it when I was
particularly like the white model.
Yeah.
I do too. The black wheels and the black grille looks good. What could use improvement? I put a question mark because I don't know. Interior highlights. Seating surfaces, kid-proof, yet comfortable. Infotainment screen is small by comparison to other screens these days, but it's built in between the air vents. I like that a lot. Lots of cubbies, add storage nooks for tons of stuff throughout the cabin. Top-notch Pinnacle trim has uber luxe upholstery. And boy, I'll tell you what, I mean it, seriously. They went to the upholstery shop and say, goose it up, and they did. Storage room, like a concert venue. What I liked about it, the dual sunroof panels for kids and stow and go seating. So the kids can enjoy the sunroof too. Not now because it's a little too warm here in Texas, but it works for all the kids. What could use improvement? How about a bigger infotainment screen? Use it as an option. I don't know what their plans are for the Pacifica. It's the only vehicle actually right now that Chrysler builds. It comes with the venerable 3.6-liter V6 engine, has 287 horsepower. They've been building the thing forever. 262 pound-feet of torque. 9-speed automatic transmission with a tow rating of 3,600 pounds. It gets 17 miles per gallon in the city, 25 on the highway for a combined of 20. I got 21.3 miles per gallon over 370 miles. What I like about it, the engine, adequate power for a people hauler. What could use improvement? Maybe an optional engine, maybe a Turbo 4. Do they have an electric version of it in the works? I don't know. We haven't heard a lot about Chrysler lately, but I have a feeling that that name is going to reappear on people's radar, and they're going to be coming out with more stuff here in the not-too-distant future. Ride and handling, nice. What could use improvement? Nothing. Leave the ride and handling alone. Base trim price, $52,565. Prices tested, $59,165, and it's not the Pinnacle version, which is even more than that. But you can get into one of these for the low sale price of $42,450.
I mean, when you figure for what you're getting for basically a family vehicle that will haul the whole family.
Let me tell you something. That stow and go seating system.
That was amazing.
Is something to see how it works. And when the seats are up, so the whole thing, it tumbles down into the floor.
Yeah.
Put a lid over the top of it that comes with it, obviously, and it's all flat back there.
Yep.
Don't even know that there's seats involved.
Yeah.
Then you put the seats up. Where the seats were in the floor now becomes storage. So you want to take a big trip? You want to take the Christmas presents to Aunt Mary with the 10 kids? There you go.
Well, I was thinking of something like you're going on vacation, you're taking a road trip, having that, and then you put the stow seats down, and you get one of those air pumps and blow up a little air mattress, and you can spend the night in there on a lake or something.
True.
You
put the beer in the below floor storage,
Yeah.
or wine, as in your case.
Yeah.
They probably even have those with little plugs in the bottom, so they drain it out.
Absolutely.
There you go.
See, this is the reason that you watch Envision this show. Yeah, it is. Because of all of the wonderful things that we come up for.
It was for guests like Mary, and then our next guest coming up. That's why they watch.
Exactly.
There you go.
All right.